Welcome to Carrick-On-Suir. Carrick-On-Suir is a town, 6,000 people, and we'll say 12-13 miles down the road from Clonmel, which is 18,000 people. And that's where the comparison ends.
Now, my name is Tucker O'Connell, and I'm trading as Tucker's Fruit and Veg on the main street in Carrick-On-Suir for over 30 years.
On the live register for unemployed at the moment in Clonmel is possibly around 2,300 people. And on the live register in Carrick-On-Suir, a town a third of its size, is 2,200 people. That will tell you all about the employment situation in this town. That will tell you about the vibrancy. That will tell you about the money that's in the economy. If you do not have wage income in your town, then your chances of being having a successful business town is thwarted quite a lot.
My name is John Farrell. I'm trading here at 1 and 2 Main Street, Carrick-On-Suir, County Tip. For the last 40 years, my dad was 30 years before me. Run a supermarket, small supermarket and off license.
Hi, my name is Paul O'Sullivan. Business is Splash and Chat, 86 Main Street, Carrick-On-Suir, County Tipperary.
The last few years now, I find a big difference in the volume of people that's shopping. Well, I'd say it's just facility more so than anything else, like with modern shopping now with supermarkets with free car parks and young shoppers with babies and bringing in buggies. And
now I'd like to talk about Carrick and maybe how Carrick is looking today compared to how it was looking when I was a child. When I was young, there was over 350 people working in the local tannery, and at lunchtime every day you could not get out the west gate. Everyone was on bicycles. People cycled in 7, 8, 10 miles. Further that there was a tannery in Portlaw which employed a couple hundred more people. So Carrick was a very vibrant town. While the wages may not have been huge at the time, everyone spent locally.
I roughly have between 500 to 600 customers a week. I trade 30 hours a week because I'm running the business by my own with the last 10 years because I just can't pay staff with all the overheads and costs. And back in the 70s we had up to 8 full-time staff here, and myself and my father ran the place as well. So there was 10 of us drawn over this premises at one stage.
Have you any staff now?
No, I've no staff for the last 10 years. Can't. Overhead's too high even by my own. That's all.
It's a footfall that's 200% less than what it was just a number of years ago.
Okay, and have you any idea what might have caused this decrease?
The cause is multiple. There's a government that's non-caring about indigenous businesses, and they have the habit of kowtowing to the corporates, which creates an uneven playing field. Parking restrictions, especially here in Carrick-On-Suir. Clients who are there 20 minutes up, straight away a ticket. There's no saving grace.
Parking in Carrick-On-Suir is very, very important for those who want to go to shop. Now, if I go over to Dungarvan, and let's say I go over today around 3:30, I get the first half hour free, and from 4 o'clock on, it's free all day. Now, if we had something similar in Carrick-On-Suir, it would be very, very helpful. It would encourage people to start coming in the afternoon, and then with no fear, people will go and park and do their business and do their shopping.
It's not just the fact of the council being involved in free parking. It's a main problem with the multinationals who have huge lots that offer free parking.
Definitely in the last, say, 10, 15 years, there's definitely a major decrease in the footfall in the town due to parking restrictions, parking charges, which is ridiculous in a small town like this. You have the multinationals on the outskirts of the town. There's no parking fees there. Let them guys come in and compete on the street like this against a man like me, and I'll run them into the ground.
But when you have a multinational that has no care or concern about the locals, except to offer very low priced foods, which that should concern us also, then there is no true competition. Competition on a level playing field is one thing, but competition on an unlevel playing field is quite another. And more importantly, the indigenous businesses pay their fair share of taxes. Corporates, foreign corporates, they repatriate their profits.
To be local, you must shop local. And in shopping local, you're supporting all the local shops. But you're not just supporting the local shops, you're so supporting employment. Because every little shop would have to have someone employed in it. So when every little shop closes, it's a lesser job. So then all over Ireland we have the multinational companies who have come in. And they come into a town like Carrick-On-Suir. We have 2 or 3 of them here. They employ very few people. Their main profits are going to go abroad to their base, whichever country it's in. They will cut prices. Sometimes people think they're getting bargains. They will profess to say they're selling Irish. They will sell as much Irish as is favourable for them to be able to say we sell Irish. But people do not think locally. If they take some of the more Irish-based supermarkets, they're the ones that are giving sponsorship to every club. In this town we have 3 GA clubs, soccer club, cycling club, pigeon club, snooker club, bridge club, you name it, we have a club for everything. All those clubs go for sponsorship and get sponsorship from the local Irish supermarket that's in town.
Is there a solution in your
There
opinion?
is a solution. We need employment, we need industry. When I started here in 1976, we had the tannery employed over 500 people. We had Maloka employing nearly 400 people. We had cheesers employing 500 girls. We had 7 bakeries. We had industries on the quays. We have nothing in the town now. The town is forgotten about by the politicians and the local authorities, who seemingly don't give a goddamn about the town, only collecting rates and whatever they can get out of the businesses.
Your business has adapted, has it? It's changed over the years.
I think all businesses have had to adapt, incorporating different items, just to A, give choices, and B, survive.
So you initially started out as an internet cafe,
That's
was it?
it.
And
Yeah.
what do you do now then, Bob?
We do internet, we do repairs, we do the laundry, the dry cleaning, even serve coffee, sell accessories.
Well, I'd like to see people giving the town a little bit more support, like, because we have a lot of sports clubs in the town, we have a lot of dramatic societies and all people that contribute great to the people of the town, and I'd like to see the town survive a little bit better. I could see a bleak future for the town in the long distance future, you know.
John, can you compete with these multinationals?
Yes, definitely. I invite anyone out there to come in and check out my prices. If anything, I'm cheaper than the multinationals. I provide anything my customer asks for or looks for, which you won't get off the multinationals. They'll tell you what the stock is, what's there.
We make this town a better town. We certainly can. Now, also to help the park, and I won't go away from that for a moment, is we have 2 bridges. One of them is Dillon Bridge. Because we don't have a third bridge, all the trucks have to come over Dillon Bridge and go up the main street. We need a third bridge to take all the heavy traffic off the street. Then the town will start to breathe again.
So you're hopeful people will shop locally then?
Oh, I would, yeah.